Ну чё, погнали? Первый раз пробуем. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 называется. Сейчас подвину микрофон. Все. Поиграем минут 20, мне кажется. Приболел что-то Холмс.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in
Какой
his
кринж, он вообще не похож на прошлые версии.
Sherlock Grumpy. Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Мне кажется, это будет Майкрофт. Майкрофт — это брат Холмса.
I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
Давайте быстрее начинать.
Self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Прикольный замок. Тут даже дирижабль есть. Вот тут этот Поносенков был. Евгений Николаевич Поносенков. Прям тут 100% он тут был. Ну, графика такая, конечно, себе.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Пис лагает. Кофе лагает, а? Да не надо мне ничего, я все знаю. Погнали, все.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Сколько FPS посмотрим. FPS. А что так плохо совсем? 60.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need
Палаццо дель Люссо. Что тебе надо?
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Интеллигенция какая-то тут собралась. Очень умные, да? Что такое?
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
В смысле?
Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Ceviche. Пойдем. Погнали, погнали. Что стоишь тут? Капец, чуть не так с FPS-ом.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
Как сюда телепортировался? Что ты меня пугаешь,
If
дурак?
seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Может, ты ничего скажешь? Доверительный человек. Мне кажется, я его видел в Sinking City. Такая Sinking City была игра. Тоже от Frogwares. Что мне делать? Пойдем сюда. Давай, не уставай. Пробежка полезна. Ну-ка, давайте посмотрим на... Прикольно, тоже хочу такой костюм. Вот сумочка у него прикольная. Опа. Профессор Гилдард. Что-то он написал какую-то фигню бессмысленную. А, я могу крутиться как в этом ТБД. Это прикольно. Так, мы сделали круг.
If seafood's not to your taste,
Замолчи.
everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with
Что делать
hollandaise
будем?
sauce.
Скажи мне.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
А, вот.
A medium, John.
Medium, John.
Do this already?
Medium.
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
А, вот. Надо было сюда читать. Нифига себе, чё, какой-то подозрительный.
Sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a seance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Без...
Mediocrity.
Нормальный комментарий.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve
В следующий раз...
at the bar, Sherry? You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table.
Свечи, отдай мне свечи.
If seafood's not to your
Молчи.
taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Sherry, I'm over here with my...
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
Что ты предлагаешь?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
А почему Джон без усов? Это так странно. Джон должен быть с усами, Джон Уотсон. В следующий раз я запишу с новой шумодавкой, которая Крисп называется. Я хочу ее поставить. Или ну попробуй, короче.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right. Let me take a look.
А что тебе
No
надо?
matter how long you stare at the stick, it's
Отдай
not
мне
lending
ее.
itself to its owner.
The cane is made of ebony. It's worn uncared for and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family, or the hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Вспыльчив. Так это вон он.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Так, это не точно не эти, не обслуживание. Может ты? Нет, не обслуживание. Не он. Вон, вот этот чувак, сколько тебе. Нет. Арабы какие-то. Может это ты? О, прикольно, луна. Графика тут, конечно, такая себе, да. Ты мне не поможешь, а?
Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you. All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your.
А ее надо было взять.
Pardon, monsieur,
Find this note.
but I am not in the mood to
The
talk.
cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here. Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane.
Ты же говорил, что он на улице.
And would you be confident enough to...
Why
Could you
not?
help me?
Let's see how good you
I
really
can't
are.
help you with that, sir.
Нет, она мне сказала, что ты не включил прошлую тему.
Продолжаем. Ты, наверное,
May I ask for your assistance?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Ну, да, конечно. Medium.
Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm
Да-да.
just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
А где medium находится?
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me? What?
Отстань от меня. Я случайно. Не, ну график, конечно, убогая. Давайте посмотрим тут, какие есть. ПСР, потому что включу. А если его выключить? Лучше не стал. Тогда я оставим. Постпроцесс, текстуры. Да, стандартный отставим, давайте. А где медиум находится? Вот это медиум.
Are you able to help me?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
About this. Кстати, на английском. Тут английский достаточно простой. Можно без этих, без субтитров.
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what? And dressed as what?
Что за дела? А, вот тут играть. Я перемотаю, если тут будет долго, конечно. Ладно, найду это медиум и продолжим.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond.
Он пьяный, что ли?
Take your hands off me! You even know who I am?
Прикол
Hey
какой-то.
boy, that's my cane.
Я
There's a
знаю.
lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Да наблюдал я. Вот потому что елки. Так. Дорогая. Да и не особо дорогая, мне кажется. Да, вот это давай. Давай, говори.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous.
Да.
It's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Два
How does
алмаза.
a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
In
To be
English,
frank,
really.
Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Что там на сеансе
You
произошло?
insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Diamond was gone.
Stay here, and
Stay
don't
here
touch anything.
and don't
I'm going
touch
to
anything.
investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Фиф, это вор. Ну ладно. Мы продолжим. Сохраниться можно? Все, мы продолжим попозже. Итак, мы продолжаем. Так, надо
Such a
подойти к
shame
нему.
that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Бегаем, блин, тут по этажу. Нам либо надо...
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Это будет, что хотел сделать.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds
Was
so
this
much
covered on
atmosphere to the
purpose?
room.
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Что-то еще надо найти. О.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Ну чё подумаем?
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quick.
Камень.
Oh, I love the ambience.
Я понял, что ты... Чё, в бассейне нельзя покупаться? А ты что за мужик? Нужно камень найти какой-то. Ничего интересного. Так тут шьют. И как мне найти камень? Журнал. Интересно. Действительно лагает временами, интересно. Опа, это что такое? Что-нибудь есть еще?
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes.
Да понял, что камень надо найти. Find the stone, Mr. Holmes. Ты, мужик, ты что, не знаешь? Давайте почитаем дневник Джона. Банановая пальма не дерево, а трава. Полезно сведения. Чертоги разума. Во. Давай от этого. Фиг себе. Старый город. У нас в городе тоже есть старый город. Так. Что украл кто-нибудь на улице? Короче, как найду, продолжим. Что ж, продолжаем. Короче, мы ищем. Что мы ищем? По-моему, мы ищем алмаз какой-то, камень какой-то драгоценный. Наверное. Ну, я не знаю. Ну, короче, не важно, мы продолжаем. Тут есть специальное чутье Шерлока. Тихо, что тут такое? Опа, а вот и туфля. А вот
Size
он.
4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Давай.
Help me, please.
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Ага. Вот это неплохое замечание.
Can I ask you a question?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Так. Наверху у картин.
May I ask you something?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
I truly don't
Everyone's
know.
looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Вот картины. Картины тут есть.
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind.
Да, почти как у меня. Он про меня имеет в виду. Ага, вот. 100% это она.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Давай,
I'm a
Саварион.
novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Что вы видели в комнате?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble.
Cloud or
I pressed
bubble.
closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Вы видели что-нибудь еще?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Ну что, совсем дурни. Так, а мне за это не забанят, нет? На ютубе.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Так. А что, это нельзя пропустить? Так, это не первое. пофиг вообще. Я не шарю.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Подожди ты.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Сейчас продолжим. Продолжим сейчас.
Pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Так, нам погнали, короче, наверх. 226-я.
Excuse me, just one question.
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Apologies. 226. Так, 91, 23, 24.
With
Картина.
skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard.
Это точно.
This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation.
225. 200.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Что?
Excuse me, just one question.
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you. Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
Фигня. Нет. В смысле?
Lady Craven?
Так, начать. А, полезно. Связался с другой компанией, блин. Бесполезно. Бесполезно. Ой, короче, разберусь и продолжим. Ой, что произошло? Так. Нормально. Ой. Случайно, простите. Так, напоить. А это кто? А ты кто такой? Ты убил человека? Ты что, дурак, что ли?
At last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Не буду.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look,
What happened?
after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Так.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Galici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Okay.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
Куда вы пошли потом?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
Окей, что сделал
So
потом?
what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium.
Damn
When I
medium.
realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead.
She was
What's more,
dead.
the diamond lay right there beside
Я же говорю, что алмаз украли.
Well, that is
Алмаз украли, да.
Splendid! The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Ты в курсе, что это больше похоже на Ватсон, чем Ватсон?
Why am I not surprised?
Чем сам Ватсон, блин. С этими усами. Так. Ну чё? Я забыл на что нажимать.
Aha. A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Так, это не то.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar. Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Так.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
Ну-ка.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Все, мне больше ничего не надо. Так.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Ну, конечно же, чё. А вот алмаз. Это же он?
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Что тут еще есть? Алло. Что за дела? Все.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
Не
It's
знаю.
certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Камень бери, дурак. Или его нельзя трогать? Они убили. Обычный дешевый, а то не слабый
A
замок.
remarkably simple lock.
Взломали, значит, походу. Предоставить улику. Да
Stop
пофиг.
wasting time. The murderer is getting
Ой.
away.
Я дурак. Не то.
I found these jewels secreted
Алло.
away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
А я не
Sounds
знаю.
like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Зачем убила человека? Ты что, дурак, что ли, совсем?
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? That's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Like
Did
this,
you
really.
ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Окей. Чертоги разума, погнали. Давайте вот это, вот это. Ух ты. Так, ну тут, конечно, куча целая. Бит оставил алмаз рядом. Наверное, он оставил. Не, наверное, он оставил, скорее всего. Ладно, погнали, короче, вниз. Заперли, смотрите, дверь заперли. 225 нам нужен номер. Вот этот вот номер. Нам нужен ключ. Сделаем, прежде чем идти наверх.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed it.
Ты чё, Ватсон, пьешь? Ты чё, затем дурень?
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Может, ты поможешь мне, мужик, шлять?
Do you know anything about this?
That's a question I can answer.
Совсем недолго. Все, теперь Крейвен надо. Стой, дайте спросим.
May I ask you something?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Хорошо, ладно. Так. Ну что ж. Угу. Ну-ка, отвечай давай, чё ты, дурик?
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Ну, сейчас Лоркин, правда, старайтесь совсем недолго. Он выглядит дешевым. Пойдемте так, давайте. Ох, уже эти двери, которые сами закрываются. Мистические, блин, автоматические двери.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
Ладно, сейчас, ну, найдем что и продолжим. Сейчас просим у него ключи. А давай ключи мне.
I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Конечно. Что меня Шерри называется? Совсем что ли? Что-то с ним не так. Какой-то он странный Вотсон у нас. Что он Шерри его называет? Ну-ка. Ладно, погнали. Здорово.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici.
Mr. Galici.
So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Физика. Ну, это понятно, что мы по нему бахнули. Это он сдушил человека. Смотрите, у него уже рука там это кровавая. Ага. Портрет. Да пофиг, вот это выберем.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What?
Прикол.
No, it's too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Так. Да пофиг, предоставим улику просто.
This object simply isn't resonating.
Ой.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
А, конечно. Врет, но он не
Those
врет.
scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Да, конечно, compensation. Ты чё, Уотсон, тут разлегся?
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Нужен чертоги разум нам нужны. Мне нам чертоги разума нужны. Так. Нет. Да. Кладбищенские ритуалы. Так. Каких вампирах? Что это за бредятина? Ну это он 100%. Это он. Это подозрительный слишком. Пойдемте к этому челу. Иди сюда, помогай мне.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Ты не поможешь, Уотсон, или будешь просто стоять бестолково? Ты ж не понимаю, что делать. Ай, вот это... Ой, чертоги разума опять, окей. Так. Что мы тупим?
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Ты где? Чё за приколы? Это Уотсон призрак, блин, а не я. Так. Это он убил. Давайте сохранимся, короче. Где сохранение? 2, давайте сделаем 2 сохранения. И посмотрим, что будет, если мы так сделаем. Так. Оправдать. Ну, давайте, типа, он убил ее. Не, давай, все. Все, мы тебя арестовываем, Крейвен. Потом посмотрим, как, если другое. Все, пока. До свидания.
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
Камнем.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
You have bruised knuckles, and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life, and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
Что мы неправильно
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel. You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
Прикол века. Ладно, я вам
There is a more charitable interpretation. Miss Emma was a thief of unsavory character. Perhaps she threatened you, forced you to fight for your life.
Are you... You suggest I lied to the police? Escape blind justice?
Your lover was a corrupting influence. She stole from you, lied to you, and drove you to violence. You deserve a second chance. If you apply yourself and some of your wealth, you could do a great deal of good outside of jail. I will tell the police what I learned about Miss Emma, and no more.
Well, even if you don't believe I'm innocent, you've given me a chance to prove it. Thank you for staying on my side. Gentlemen, when this matter is resolved, I'll see to it you are sacked. This treatment is unbecoming for a man of my status. Mr. Holmes, you are my witness.
The murderer playing the indignant victim. He should be a politician.
He certainly has the means. I hope he also possesses the character to do better and do good.
Прикол какой-то. Смешно, да.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Ah, damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Понятно. Ну что, продолжим в следующей серии, наверное. Да. Ну, это было достаточно легко. Сохранить. Все.